This is an extremely large, complex operation. We won't commit to any end time because the progress of it needs to be measured, needs to be methodical, needs to be safe and lawful, as we've indicated all the way through. If I had a choice, it would be right now. And that's why I implore all the protesters who remain there, go home. This occupation is now over.
Ottawa police defending their use of force and issuing a stark warning to protesters who have taken over the capital for more than 3 weeks.
If you are involved in this protest, we will actively look to identify you and follow up with financial sanctions and criminal charges. Absolutely. This investigation will go on for months to come.
So far, 170 people have been arrested, including key convoy organizers Pat King and Tamara Leach, who both appeared in court on Saturday.
What's that?
You're under arrest, sir.
For what?
King, who live-streamed his own arrest Friday, will remain in jail until a bail hearing early next week. Leach, too, will spend the weekend behind bars. She'll find out on Tuesday whether she's getting bail. Leach testified she just wants to return home to Alberta, but would need a few days to make those arrangements because her bank accounts are now frozen.
Freedom! Freedom! Freedom!
At least 76 accounts tied to the protests in Ottawa and other blockades and containing $3.2 million have been frozen under new powers granted by the Emergencies Act.
This is one of the measures which does not require to be operationalized on the streets where there's the prospect of confrontation or physical violence, but rather by using powerful financial disincentives.
The public safety minister says Canada's Financial Intelligence Unit is working with small and medium-sized banks to enforce the directives, which he described as
are targeted, they're time-limited, and they are charter guaranteed.
We're talking about Canadians having Canadian bank accounts frozen.
In the House, MPs resumed their debate on the act after it was paused Friday for security concerns. The back and forth keeping to party lines, with the Bloc and Conservatives calling it government overreach and unnecessary to clear the protests, pushing the NDP to join them. Meantime, for downtown businesses unable to open because of the demonstrations, the Trudeau Liberals have announced $20 million to help them recover. Caryn Ceolin, City News.